Capricorn, you don't need to be right. That might not be the way to get your message clear. Remember to seek out advice when you need to. Different perspectives can help you soften your message. Let go. Hello, my friend Capricorns who are out there. This is a timeless reading for you. So, whenever you're hearing it, it's meant to be for you. And whatever doesn't sit well with you, doesn't resonate with you, isn't ringing, feel free to leave that behind. Take bits that feel right on point for you. And this is for anywhere in your sign if you have Capricorn. So anywhere, okay? So let's take a look and see what we got for you. You got the Blue Moon card talking about phenomenal stuff. Phenomenal. And then the solar eclipse. Interesting, right? Interesting if you're listening to this during this time period when I am filming this. I think this is actually on the partial solar eclipse. So, really interesting there. And this one is about transmutation. So, let's take a look and see what some of the keywords are for both ones. And so really, so this is so intriguing, especially because it is actually the solar moon, and then that's what we picked for this transmutation. This is keywords are change, stillness, endings, totality, growth, and alchemy. And this card is talking about feeling stillness and raising your beliefs if you've had some limited self beliefs. And we're going to dig deeper into this through the tarot cards to see what else that they're telling us. But that's really, really intriguing, that message. And then the other one, talking about that blue moon and phenomenon and what kind of miracles, and I do hear miracles, are you going to be seeing? Are you going to be witnessing? Now, that card is connected to, of course, the full moon, and the goddess is the mother, and it's about rebirth, heightened abilities, foresight, intensity, and astral projection. Intriguing stuff. So, you are going to be going deep, I think, with your meditative ability. If you are not meditating yet, I wonder if some of you will consider starting a practice perhaps. And I think, like, I hear you doing like psychic meditation. If you are trying the astral projection, they're telling me you can be very successful at it during this time period. Give yourself enough time, they say. So take time with it. If it's something that you don't get right away, do it a few times, but they say that this is something that you could successfully do. Don't I hear also they're telling me if you're going to do the astral projection, don't forget your fairy friends who can help you with the process, right? Now let's see what messages they have through the tarot for you. Oh, interesting. So some of you listening have like an ex-husband or ex-boyfriend. I hear an ex with like male energy. So, and they may be trying you. They may be trying your patience. Do they not want to share assets and financial stuff with you? That's what I hear. They're wanting to keep it all for themselves, or they want to be in charge of it. I almost hear some of you thinking it's like the patriarchy at work. Like someone wants to tell you what's what, and you've got your own strong female goddess energy, and you're like, that's not going to work out for me. Thanks anyway. And that's because you're the divine mother. You've got all this divine feminine instinct. Again, you're tapping into stuff. You're going deep, and you're like, I'm not here for that, sir. Thank you anyway. And the high priestess comes out because you know your own magic. You know it. It's been confirmed for you, and you're probably on a pathway to deep spirituality. And so you're so far beyond this that it's like, I'm not interested in your dialogue, sir. Thank you. Anyway, now you're also coming out with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. This is, they're telling me like a cautionary tale here for you. Gentle caution. Do you need everything that you think that you need? Can you cut back on certain things? Save a little bit for the future and see what's in front of you, because they're telling me you think I don't have, like, you don't have enough to finish something, or enough saved, or enough to do a project, and they're saying that you have everything that you need for fulfillment already. So do some deep dialogue with that one, internal dialogue, and see what that's about. And then same thing, similarly, we have the Five of Cups here. So feeling like something is off, or something is missing, or I didn't get the thing that I needed to feel celebratory. For some of you, I hear some of you may have been overlooked either in a job, like promotion, or a project, or something like that, where you felt that you, oh, I hear them telling me you felt that you were the star of the show, and I think you were, but you didn't quite get what you needed from it, or you didn't quite get the recognition that you would have hoped for. So there's a little bit of feeling like a little bit of dejected from that. Now, let's see what else they want to tell us. I hear that they're telling me that in career, and in your career aspect, try to be a little bit more mindful with others who have different opinions than you do, is what I hear, who have different opinions than you. There's so many people with the different opinions, right? You're having a lot of strong major arcana cards in this one. You've got the moon here. Interesting, because we pulled the blue moon before, right? So I think this is letting you know, high priestess here, that make sure you tap into the cycles of the moon. You are connected to the moon's energy, and you can manifest the power of the moon's energy. Do your intentional work during the moon. Make sure you have certain things on your calendar. You know when the cycles are, you know when these eclipses are, all these kinds of things, new moons, full moons, and tap into that. Make some moon water, but really use the moon's energy, harvest that moon energy. And if you need a book recommendation on moon magic, I'm happy to provide it for you. You let me know in the comments, and I'll tell you. I have several good books on moon magic. I feel it does. I'm very connected to the moon also. I feel like it does wonders for me. I tap into its energy. You also are going to be starting a new project. This is the Ace of Pentacles here, and this is going to be very fruitful for you. So again, if you were feeling a little bit dejected, or you just didn't get what you were hopeful for, something new is coming in, and it's going to be something that's going to be fruitfully abundant for you, and it's going to feel like, aha, finally things are going in my way. This is the last card I pulled for you, another major arcana card. This is the Wheel of Fortune, and so the wheel can always turn our way. The Wheel of Fortune is an interesting energy, because sometimes we forget that there is a natural ebb and flow to things. So sometimes things are going our way and it feels great. Lean into that. If you're feeling like this time period where you feel rejuvenated, you got a lot of energy, doors are opening, you're meeting people, you're grooving, things are going your way, that's great. Lean into that. Lean into those happy places. Know that a lot of times, because things are a cycle, they might not always feel that way, or something might turn. If we expect that, and I'm not saying like expect doom or expect bad behavior, none of that. I don't mean any of that. But if we accept that in the natural cycle of things, there's some moments where we might not be doing as well, or we might feel a little bit of seasonal depression when the winter changes, and all these kinds of things. or where we feel stuck, that those minor disappointments are natural for us, and it helps us to endure that much more when we realize that it's really a cycle that we're on. Or I like to say it's a season, right? We're not meant to be in one season all the time. Those, some people might physically live in one season all the time, but for a lot of us, the seasons change, and they change for a reason and a purpose. And so, like, we're going into a time period now where we are going to stay indoors more. We'll be naturally more reflective. We can perhaps practice more kindness towards ourselves and take a break if we've been on the go all summer period. So, that is your message. That is your reading. I hope that this resonates and helps you. If you are new here, please do consider liking and subscribing. I really appreciate it. If not, I hope you have a fantastic day.